Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Boss Babe Blog Podcast. I'm your host, KeTohn, and today we are talking about the topic, you are what you attract. And I think I would like to shift the name of this quote or phrase, whichever you want to call it, to you are what you accept. Because I don't think it's fair for us to say, if you're a good person, if you're a genuine person, if you're an attractive person, even people who are not positive or don't have positive intentions will be attracted to you, right? So does it really mean that you are what you attract? If I'm a positive, vibrant, outgoing, excited, ambitious individual, and I attract someone's attention who happens to be very negative, very pessimistic, very disingenuous, does that mean that means I'm that person because they're attracted to me? No, you can't always help what you attract. You really can't in some situations. Don't get me wrong. You can attract things to an extent. For example, if I want to be perceived as a business person who is professional, I can dress up like a business owner and attract people who are looking for someone that is professional, right? But at the same time, I'm still going to attract other people who maybe aren't looking for something that's professional. But because I look good, they're attracted to me. You're going to attract people sometimes that don't have the same mission and don't align with you. That's just life. So does it mean that just because you might attract someone that's negative, that means you're a negative person? Not necessarily. Not in every single case. It's a case by case scenario, and you have to really look into what it is that you're doing to attract this person. And let's focus again on not you are what you attract, but you are what you accept. So if you accept negative behavior in your life, if you accept negative conversation, if you accept negative people, if you accept people who don't support you, people who don't uplift you, people who don't celebrate you, then there's a chance that there's a little bit of I don't want to say it's like you're punishing yourself in a sense, or maybe you feel like that's what you deserve, so you're going to continue to do it. So does that mean that you're a negative person and you're just super negative because you're attracting and you're accepting negativity? Not necessarily. However, if you're allowing yourself to be placed in an environment, it won't take too long before you become that environment. So you will eventually be what you accept into your life. You may not be a negative person today, but if you continue to get around people who always have something negative to say about your dreams and your goals, eventually you'll wake up and find yourself speaking, acting, and thinking like that negative person that you despise so much. You can go from, the person who's always encouraging other people to the person who always has something negative to say about someone else's dream in a snap of a finger. All it takes is being in the wrong environment and taking in the wrong content. So it's very important to protect your mind, your mental. It's very important to protect your heart. And it's very important that you protect your mental wellness, your mental being, your space, your boundaries. Protect all of those so that you're not waking up and wondering, how did I get here to be this miserable person who, started off so positive and happy, and now I am one of those people that I despise so much. So again, I don't think it's about you are what you attract. I think it's more about you are what you accept, because I am a beautiful woman, but inside and out. But if I'm walking down the street and I happen to attract someone who isn't a beautiful person inside and out, that doesn't have anything to do with me not being beautiful. I'm attractive. I'm going to attract them. You are going to attract people if you are a good person. And I think that's where maybe we make a mistake. When we talk about this topic, people tend to misconstrue what the purpose of it, what the intention of the message is. And it's really to encourage people to be better, because to an extent, you are what you attract. If you walk around, you're always negative and, dreary and draining, yes, you will attract other people who like that negativity, who enjoy it, right? But if you walk around and you're positive and you're excited and you're vibrant, some people who are negative, they don't want to hear all of that. But people who are negative will sometimes feed off of that. They like it because it feels good. Who doesn't want to be around someone that makes them feel good or makes them feel valued or seen or important or elevated? People love that, right? But if they're a negative person and they're still attracted to you, Maybe they have some positive qualities deep down that they're trying to unlock, or maybe they're just a negative person and they see someone positive that they can drain, because some people genuinely go out of their way, let me not say genuinely, intentionally go out of their way to drain you of the positivity that you have. Because of whatever personal issues they have going on in here, they go out of their way to try to drain you of your positivity and of your drive. So keep that in mind, that you're going to continue to elevate and grow, and you're going to get to places that you never realized you got to when you look back and say, man, that's me, I did that. And you're going to find people who are attracted to you who aren't great people internally, right? And there's nothing you can do about, someone being attracted to you. It's what you accept and what you allow in your environment, in your space, and what you give, who you give access to the levels of you. Everyone is going to play a part in your life, no matter if you like them or not. They're going to play a part. They're either going to be a lesson, they're going to be an opportunity, they're going to be a friend, they're going to be a client, they're going to be a supporter, they're going to be something, a role in your life. You choose what role each person plays in your life and how close they get to you and what level of access they receive. So you are what you accept to an extent. Thanks for listening. I hope that you all enjoy this episode, and I look forward to seeing you guys again at the Boss Babe Blog Podcast. In our next episode, we're going to be discussing another strong mindset building topic, which is refocused. Not new mindset, just a more focused mindset, right? So I'll talk a little bit more about that in our next podcast. Thank you so much for listening. Have an amazing day or evening, depending on when you're listening to this podcast. And if you enjoy and would like to see more, subscribe to us. Go visit us at bossbabeblog.com and check out all of our media, podcasts, blogs, and all of it. Bye-bye, everyone.